Before the world had names, before the lion found its roar, there were spirits. There lived a people, the Shona people, builders of empires, keepers of secrets, dreamers who carved stone into song. And from the heart of the land rose a force not of man nor beast, but something older and infinite, a spirit of thunder and flame, of ancestors and stars, a spirit that could summon rain or war. This is the tale of the Great Shona Spirit, not a myth, not a legend, a force that whispers to us still. Listen closely. The spirit is watching. The Shona are Zimbabwe's largest ethnic group, with roots stretching back over 1,000 years. Their ancestors built the majestic city of Great Zimbabwe, an ancient stone metropolis without mortar, proof of a civilization guided by wisdom, ingenuity, and spirit. And at the center of their worldview is the Great Shona Spirit. Long ago, the Great Shona Spirit walked among us, not as man, not as beast, but as the soul of the land. Some call it Mwari, the supreme spirit. Others speak of Nehanda, the spirit of resistance. But all agree, the spirit watches. It lived in sacred places, the Matobo Hills, under granite spires and beside pools that never dried. The spirit was a guardian, a guide, and a whisperer of dreams. It spoke to chosen ones, Spikiro spirit mediums, who carried its messages to kings and common folk. The Great Shona Spirit was no ordinary deity. It had the power to command the rains, to still the trembling earth, and to reveal the hidden truths of men. When crops withered or strangers threatened, the people turned to the spirit, but the spirit was not easily summoned. Rituals were needed, songs played on the mbira, dances under moonlight, offerings of millet beer and roasted meat. Only those with a clean heart and ancient bloodlines could bear its presence. It chose its vessels carefully, women like Nehanda, who once led a nation to rise against invaders, speaking with a voice not her own. Through her, the Great Shona Spirit roared. In Shona mythology, the spirit is not just a god, it is the echo of the ancestors, the breath of every mountain, the reason rivers flow. It connects the living with the dead, and the present with what must yet come. Even today, in the age of concrete and Wi-Fi, the Great Shona Spirit breathes. In rural ceremonies, in political speeches, in art and protest, the spirit lives on. Zimbabwe's fight for independence was not just a political act, it was spiritual. Leaders invoked the name of Nehanda, of Mwari, calling the spirit to rise once more. And when the people say, Nehanda will rise again, they do not speak in metaphor. They speak in memory, in power, in prophecy. So, child of the land, remember this. The spirit does not live in shrines alone. It lives in your story, in your courage, in your listening heart. For those who believe, the Great Shona Spirit never left. It simply waits for the world to remember. The tale of the Great Shona Spirit, a tribute to Zimbabwe's living legacy.